relatives, offers. Morning, YouTube, friends, and family. Thought I'd take the other route around the house today, and the generator's running on the other side, so it's kind of annoying. Yeah, okay, headed back to Hollowell. I'm gonna finish off that last bit of cellulose I need to do. I'm debating as I walk whether to rent a drywall lift to install the ceiling drywall by myself, or call in a couple buddies to help with their manual labor and strength and arms to help me that way. I haven't figured it out yet. I have about 20 minutes to figure it out before I reach the rental store. Thanks for coming with me on my day, and I'll see you in the truck. I've been making a conscious effort to keep politics and like all of the Trump stuff out of my vlog because it's like monopolizing the rest of the media airwaves. But I've just got to say that for the past 21 hours, House Republicans have been working extremely hard to eliminate health care for me and 19,999,999 other Americans. Why? Why are they doing this? All I know is that healthcare in this country is extremely expensive. That there is a lot of money being made on a lot of layers from healthcare, health insurance, hospitals, doctors, nurses, emergency responders. The whole thing takes an incredible amount of money. Right, because health insurance, the whole idea is, you know what, everybody's just going to pay for the eventuality that you're going to need health care. Some people are going to actually be served by it immediately, and some people aren't, That's the idea behind insurance. If that's okay, if that idea rests well with people, then why not have the federal government pay for it? It's the same idea. Everybody's got to pay for health insurance just in case, or that service in case you need it. Well, if everybody has to pay anyway, why doesn't the federal government assume that responsibility as it's one of the core responsibilities of keeping America and the world healthy, right? The actual health of the human being. That and the health of the planet, I think, are pretty close to like the two most important things on Earth. And why wouldn't we treat this as a vital core function of our country and take on that responsibility? I don't know. It's, for me, it's just like, why are we so stupid? Bruce Poliquin, my congressman, just heard the news on the news again. He is excited for this new Republican bill that eliminates Obamacare or changes it because it provides relief from health insurance. What in the world does that mean? It provides relief from health insurance? All that is code for it eliminates health insurance for a lot of people.
Get around, start a dominoes. It's all you need to do. It's all you need to do. It's all you need to do. It's all you need to do.
Check mark on cellulose. Bam! I am done. Look at that. Ew. There's a lot of cellulose up in there. It was a very big cavity, and what I figured is that I calculated at 3.5 pounds per cubic foot, and I think I overinstalled, so the density of the material actually ended up being greater than it should have been. But that's okay, because now I know it definitely won't ever settle. So now I got to clean up, and then my buddies Troy and Pete are going to come over this afternoon and help me hang the drywall on the ceiling, and then it'll be ready for taping and joint compound and sanding and priming, and I can move to the outside. Actually, next week I'm going to move on to a built-in project. I'm going to be doing workshop work in my dad's workshop for that job down in Yarmouth, the last installation job I did. So pretty psyched about that. All right, I got a mess to clean up, and it started snowing.
Try a fresh one here.
Oh. Oh, yes. Closing in on it, right on.
So what was this room before? Freezing ass cold room.
I mean, it was kind of like just a little sitting porch living room, you know? I mean, she heated it, and I did an energy out of here ages ago.
Oh, yeah.
And it had this weird insulation that was like layers of paper about an inch thick, but like paper thin, weird.
Huh.
It was practically nothing.
Yeah.
Really.
Ladder over here, Pete.
Back my way at 8. Done.
Good. Yeah. Might as well. I'll just end up with 2 fucking sheets of drywall.
No. Yeah, fucking use them up.
Yeah, you think?
Chad.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
They're just gonna, unless you got Hammy coming back.
I don't.
Right, so that's gonna get all warped and fucked up anyways.
Destroyed anyway, probably.
We don't need drywall anywhere. It's gonna go down in the barn and it's
Right.
gonna just get wet.
That would be Louis, but I don't
Fuck
want
it, I'll go bring in the sheets.
Fuck. Cool. Cover it up.
How was that? Push rod. On, brother. Woo! Every day. Oh, whoops.
What?
Woo! We nailed that, man. That was an hour. That was done. Now, some of you might know about drywall, and as you're looking at us doing the job, you're thinking, why in the heck did Curry run the sheets this way instead of this way? And the answer is because I'm a numbskull and I don't know enough about drywall. I guess, you know, when you're hanging drywall, the idea is you want to try to minimize the amount of butt joints because the butt joints are not tapered. I don't know if you can tell, but the edge, the long edge of a drywall sheet has a little bit of a trough, like a taper to it to allow some joint compound to go into that. The butt joints do not have that. So if I had just run 12-foot sheets right along here, it just would have been seams, you know, the taper joints as opposed to the butt seams. And whoever's doing the tape and joint compound would have been a lot happier with me. But, you know, that's okay. It's still gonna look really good in the end. And it might take them just a little bit longer. There might just be a few more 4-letter words that come out of their mouth, but it'll all be great in the end. You know, it's about 2:15, 2:30. I'm gonna clean up, bust out a little bit early today. I'm pretty psyched. Really psyched, actually. I get a little bit sad after working at a job for a little while and then having to leave it. This might sit for a little while. I might not be back on this job. Next week, I'm gonna be doing the workshop work for sure. Pretty psyched for that. All right, I gotta hook up that trailer and get that puppy out of here. Cooper, bye buddy. Bye. When I stand in that spot, they think I have food. I'm like, sorry. Sorry, girls.